They're hard, fast rules that you're making are not beneficial to the community. I've had feces that I had to clean up again the other day because the city refuses to deal with it. I've been told another method to look into, and I'm going to look into that. Is it an environmental issue, and do I need to turn it over to somebody that controls environmental issues to get it taken care of? Because whether you like it or not, nobody wants to walk around downtown with their children when they see piles of feces. It's not good for our businesses. And quite honestly, it's the businesses that are the life system of this community. We're the ones that support your Little League. We're the ones that support your high schools. You're not getting that from your corporates, you're getting that from your privates. So if you're not taking care of us and you're not creating an environment that's good for us, it's not good for the community. And that's been the problem with management of this city so far. They're not interested in doing what's right for the community. They just want to make their rules. And they need to start telling the truth when they speak, because the tire was removed by me. Did I enjoy getting in the dumpster and removing the tire? No, I did not.
Thank you. Is there anyone else who would like to come forward? Please do so.
Ed McCurvey, District 4. Good evening. I know number 25 is probably the most important thing on the agenda tonight. You know, the city manager position is nearly $250,000 with pay and benefits. Very important positions. The one, as the previous speaker talked about, is most important for our city. And sometimes we keep a city manager for a long time if they do a good job. I would just like to go on the record again and ask about what the plan is, so that the public knows what the plan is, as far as the secession plan, whose plan is it, and who came up with it. This process needs to be transparent to the people. It shouldn't be voted on behind doors. It should be something that's done out in the open like they did in Lindsay. And I would tell you that right before an election, putting in a key position takes the vote away from the next council that will be seated in 2025. The people are voting right now. The people will speak on November 5th. And that council is the one that has the duty and will be working with the new city manager. We need to make sure to not take that away from the voters. This vote about getting a city manager in here on some sort of a secession plan might seem okay, but you know what I've noticed is that people that claim not to be political, people that claim not to be above politics are the most political of all. Yes, it is our duty to do that as city councilmen, but the new council needs to pick that manager. And then we need to pick one because it's going to be the manager that's going to be steering the city in the foreseeable future. And we need a strong city manager that can do this job well. And it's unfair to anybody that you put in there to put them in this way, because they'll always be remembered as someone that was put in by a political decision made by this council right before an election that took the decision away from the people. It took the decision away from the next council that's going to be working with that city manager. Make sure you do the right thing. Make sure you protect the trust of the city. Make sure you protect the image of the city and do what is right. I am certain if you put this person in that is on a limited term, that person then could be confirmed by the next council and be seen less political. And I'm certain also that if we decided to put this off, that the acting city manager that is retiring at the end of the year would extend her role so that we could get this job done right for the next generation in this city. This is a big decision. It's one of the most important decisions that the city council makes. Let's make sure that the people vote for the city councilman. They're going to make this decision for the years to come in front of us where big changes are made. It's a big responsibility. It's not something to be taken lightly, and it should not be a political decision. It should not be a political vote. That's my time.
Thank you. Is there anyone else who would like to come forward? Please do so.
Brock Neely.